I'd like to start by welcoming everybody, obviously. I'm not sure if you've been here before or even knew we existed. I think the most popular thing that is said when anybody walks in the door is, we didn't even know you were there. And I think as you've walked in and seen today, it's a massive space. This is, in fact, the largest indoor sporting arena in East Anglia. So it's huge. Now, we are a bowls club. We do have a bar, we have a 100-seater restaurant, and we have 8 bowling rings. We have 800 members. We've been here since 1973. We now have a bit of a problem, as most businesses do, I think, which is energy costs. So, as an example now, for our lighting for 1 month is about £3,500. Our heating bill is about £4,000. So we now need to look at branching out a little bit and not just be a bowls club. You can see from the space that's out there, we're separated into 6 bowls rinks and 2 bowls rinks. Feel free to have a look around at the end of this or whenever you like. But as an example, the 2 rinks were recently used by the NHS during the COVID crisis. Now, it was a terrible time for everybody, but we were one of the fortunate businesses, I think, that actually not benefited, but we rented out the space to the NHS, and during a 2-year period we had 90,000 people come into the building for injections. Now, if you can imagine, out of those 90,000 people, there were a lot of potential new members for us. So we did a membership offer of £10 for the first year, and we gained 500 new members, which was fantastic. But that is an example of what that space can be used for. We can board the greens, which we did in that instance, and it was set up as an NHS pod, completely separate from ourselves. We carried on bowling when COVID was through, when the NHS was still here. We need to get in more membership, we need to get in more corporate events. As an example, this week we have NSOR's Chartered Accountants coming in. They're hosting a corporate evening where they're coming in, they're bringing 50 of their customers, they're playing bowls, they're coming into our wonderful restaurant, 100-seater restaurant. Bob, I know Bob's talking today, but Bob and his team, fantastic food in here. And it's just an opportunity, and we are a lot cheaper than a lot of the venues around. You can imagine we've got a club price bar, drinks are £3.50 a pint. You're not going to get that anywhere else, really. So it's just, we want to open up now, not just for bowls. We welcome new members, of course, but for us it's crucial that we get other revenue. We get revenue from corporate events. The trouble with indoor bowls is that in the summer, everybody goes and plays outdoor bowls. So from May through to the end of August, this place pretty much sits empty. And it's just a huge opportunity to, have any sort of marketing events in here that anybody can think of. So if you've got any ideas or any contacts of people that could use the space, please get in touch with me. On the table, I've just put some corporate flyers and some business cards. Please feel free to get in touch, because we would welcome you in with open arms, and hopefully some of you would even start bowling. So that's pretty much us.